Each year, starting about February, your board and I begin talking about what to feature in the district meeting video. I have to say, sometimes it can be difficult trying to figure out what you, the member, want to know about. We present 6 of these district meetings the first 2 weeks of June every year, and we try to create a video that people from all parts of the territory are interested in. Well, this year, I think we got it right. I believe in almost all cases, people's number one concern about the electricity to their home is how much does it cost. If that's not the only concern, then it is normally followed by, what can I do to lower my cost? These are just a couple of the questions we're going to answer tonight. So sit back and pay attention, because it might be confusing.
Every month, you receive a greeting in your mailbox from your co-op in the form of an electric bill. That bill is made up of 4 components: the power cost pass-through, the transmission cost pass-through, the distribution energy charge, and the distribution access charge. The distribution access charge is intended to cover all of the fixed costs paid by the co-op, whether we sell a kilowatt hour of electricity or not. The idea here is that everyone should share these fixed costs equally. Examples of these expenses are debt repayment, depreciation, insurance, taxes, and several other minor outlays incurred by the co-op on a monthly basis. Today, the distribution access charge is $22.50 for a residential meter. However, if you took all the co-op's fixed costs and divided it by the total number of meters, that amount would come out to a little more than $30 for each meter. So we are not covering all of our fixed costs yet, but we are getting much closer. We will take another step in that direction next April, which we will detail later in this report.
The distribution energy charge is designed to recoup the day-to-day maintenance, operation, and administration costs incurred by the co-op. CTEC uses a per kilowatt hour charge to cover these costs. We have over 6,000 miles of line in our system that contains millions of dollars worth of equipment that must be maintained and upgraded to continue to provide the reliable service our members expect. When you add the distribution access charge and the distribution energy charges on your electric bill, they make up about 40% of the total amount of money you send to CTEC every month. This is what we operate your cooperative on.
The transmission cost pass-through is the portion of your bill that pays for the transmission of power from the generating plants to the CTEC system. It is the fastest growing segment of your bill and the part that we have the least input or control over. Much of the reason for the rapid increase is the recent construction of the CREZ transmission lines, which were approved by the Texas Public Utility Commission. The purpose of the CREZ lines is to move bulk power from one part of Texas to another. This portion of your bill is the smallest piece, but if this rate of increase continues, it will become a more and more significant part of your monthly payment.
The power cost pass-through is by far the largest percentage of your monthly electric bill, with over half your money going to pay for wholesale power. Years ago, your board of directors and all the employees who work for you understood that reducing the power cost pass-through was where we could have the largest impact on your monthly electric bill. I think this graph shows clearly that we nailed it. If you look closely at the green section of this graph, you will notice that this part of your bill has actually been decreasing. If you only remember one point of this video tonight, it should be that your power cost is significantly lower today than it has been over the past decade. We have worked hard over the years to accomplish this, and it has positioned us to be among the lowest cost electric providers in the area.
Another thing to point out is that for many years we didn't know what the power cost would be from one month to the next, much less 1 year to the next. Because of recent changes CTEC has made with respect to our power suppliers and market opportunities, I can say to you with a great deal of confidence, these good savings in our power costs should continue for the next few years. Here are our projections for the next 4 years. We feel pretty certain that this graph gives an accurate snapshot of what your cost will be. I'm sure you've noticed that the access fee increases slightly in 2016. However, the important message in this forecast is that if you continue to use the same amount of electricity over the next few years, your total electric bill will remain very close to what it is today. But if you're like me, even though the rates have remained relatively flat and have a positive future outlook, your bill at least seems to continue to go up. The most likely cause for this is we have all added things and devices that have enriched our lives. Things that we believe we cannot live without. Like that extra refrigerator in the garage, that extra freezer or two, a huge screen TV, tablets, smartphones, or a plethora of other devices that require charging on a regular basis. Even if there is nothing but a cord plugged into the charger, it is still using power that spins the meter, and that you pay for. And most likely, the biggest user of all, the thermostat.
Now, here are a few tips on how you can use less energy without spending a penny. Try living a couple of degrees cooler in the winter and a couple of degrees warmer in the summer. If you have ceiling fans, turn them on when you are in the room. It will make it feel 3 degrees cooler. Unplug those charging stations when not in use. If you still use those old-fashioned light bulbs, replace them with cooler, more efficient CFLs. With a modest investment, more savings can be realized, such as replacing old, large appliances with newer, more efficient models. Adding insulation to your home can have surprising benefits. Install and use a programmable thermostat. Make sure that all your doors and windows seal properly by caulking and weather stripping. And finally, we would like to introduce you to a free tool provided by your co-op to help you manage your energy usage. It's called Smart Hub and can be accessed by a computer or mobile device. Instead of me telling you about Smart Hub, let's hear from a couple of your fellow members.
Welcome to my home office. On pretty days like today, I like to work from the front porch. Using my iPad, I can do a lot of the work-related things I need to do and also pay my bills. One of the applications I enjoy using the most is the Smart Hub app from CTEC. It's very handy, very user-friendly, and I'm able to pay my bills, monitor the usage of my account, and contact CTEC all from one easy app. It's one of those things I didn't really know I needed until I got it. It's a free download, very quick and user-friendly. Once you put in your account and your password, you don't even have to log in again. It will just open automatically when you hit the app. From there, you can monitor your usage on a daily, weekly, monthly, or yearly basis. You can tell if the energy efficiencies that you're trying to implement are working. You can tell if the house is using the right amount of electricity if you're on vacation and you accidentally left something on. You can check all of this from an airport terminal, from your PJs in the middle of the night. You can send emails and know that CTEC will contact you, check into your issue within 24 hours. All in all, it's a very user-friendly, very handy app. One of the things you don't know you need till you get it, but I would advise you to give it a try.
Smart Hub has become a valuable tool for me. I use it on a daily basis. It's through Smart Hub that I was able to notice that our usage at our place in the country had increased and noticed that a water leak had taken place. I use Smart Hub on my smartphone, but also have it on my tablet, and I'm able to notice when my bill is due. It will send me a message indicating that the bill has been produced, and the amount that's due is easily visible. Smart Hub has become useful in many other ways also. I'm able to see messages that are sent across notifying me about district meetings, annual meetings. If you're not already using Smart Hub, I highly recommend that you do, because it'll help you in many different ways. As I said, it'll help you monitor your usage and to pay your electric bill very easy and conveniently.
I hope that you have found our district report this evening both helpful and informative. We are really excited about what your co-op has done to stabilize and reduce power costs. I also think that we are well positioned to take advantage of opportunities that the future will bring. Of course, all these things we have done is not as important as the service we deliver to you. And I want to say thanks to all our employees, former employees, directors, and former directors who have helped keep your lights on at affordable prices.